How government secrecy policies impact transparency and trust. Explore how government classified information and secrecy policies affect transparency, public trust, and accountability in modern democracies. Why government secrecy policies matter more than you think. Hey, have you ever wondered why some government documents seem like they're locked away forever? Like, you hear about big government classified information being withheld from the public. But what does that really mean for us? I was chatting with a friend just the other day about this whole system of government information secrecy and figured it's something that deserves a casual but clear explanation. So, here's the deal. Governments around the world have policies designed to keep certain information under wraps for various reasons. National security, protecting intelligence sources, or simply controlling what the public knows. This is what we often call government confidentiality, and it's a massive factor in how transparent, or not, our governments really are. Now, in theory, government transparency issues pop up when too much information is hidden, making it hard for citizens to hold their leaders accountable. This can lead to distrust and speculation, which, let's be honest, is exactly what some deep state conspiracy theories are built on. But in actual practice, those secret policies can be justified, like preventing sensitive info from getting into the wrong hands. It's a tricky balance. Take the example of government document secrecy. These documents, once classified, might stay sealed for decades, even centuries in some cases. While secrecy can protect national interests, it also raises questions about what's really being hidden. Are there mistakes or wrongdoings buried deep in those files? Or perhaps genuine concerns about exposing methods important for intelligence work? This gray area keeps the debate heated. And speaking of secrecy, if you ever get fascinated by stories about government cover-ups or secret policies, you might want to check out Hush, a psychological thriller of alien manipulation and deep state deceit. It's this wild ride that explores the intense layers of government secrecy and the paranoia it breeds, all wrapped up in a suspenseful thriller. If you want something that's entertaining but also sparks thoughts about real-world government secret policies, it's a perfect pick. You can buy it now in ebook, print, or audio, and really get drawn into the story. Back to the bigger picture. Government secrecy isn't just about hiding bad things. Sometimes it's procedural, like keeping negotiation strategies confidential or preserving intelligence sources so they don't get compromised. But when these secrecy policies are overused, it spreads frustration and skepticism among the public. People start to feel like they're kept in the dark about decisions that affect their lives. There's also the modern tech angle. In today's digital age, the flood of information makes it tougher to separate what truly needs protection versus what's secrecy for secrecy's sake. Whistleblowers and investigative journalists often have to fight tooth and nail against government confidentiality barriers to get important stories out. Here's an interesting point. Transparency advocates argue for reforms that push governments to reveal more without jeopardizing security. For example, some suggest limiting how long certain documents can remain classified or requiring stronger independent reviews before secrecy is approved. On the flip side, intelligence agencies and governments usually argue that loosening secrecy puts national safety at risk. But maybe the most important takeaway is that government transparency issues affect all of us, whether we're interested in politics or not. When important decisions are hidden behind layers of classification and secrecy, it weakens democracy's foundation. It's like having a book written about your life, but you're only allowed to read a few chapters. If you want to see a fictional but thought-provoking exploration of just how these themes play out in an intense and thrilling way, don't forget to check out Hush, a psychological thriller of alien manipulation and deep state deceit. It's available in multiple formats, so it's easy to fit into your schedule, whether you prefer reading on a device, flipping physical pages, or even listening while on the go. Anyway, next time you hear about government information secrecy or classified info in the news, you'll have a better sense of the pros, cons, and why it's such a sticky subject. It's really all about balance and staying informed even when the truth feels partly hidden.